Well, this is what the ruins of Ruthven Barracks were, which were built after the 1715 Jacobite uprising. But the site goes back a lot further than that. There's been a castle here for a very long time. It was at one point home to the Wolf of Badenoch, a notorious lord who was responsible for going on the rampage and burning Elgin Cathedral to the ground and a lot of Elgin and forests, simply because the bishops of Murray refused to give him a divorce at the time. He's also said to have played and died here, played the devil at chess, and was found dead in the morning here along with all his men. Going back to Jacobite times, the barracks came under attack by about 200 Jacobites, and there was actually only 12 government soldiers here at the time. They managed to hold the barracks, but later on the Jacobites returned with a much larger army and took the barracks, and eventually they destroyed the barracks, burning it to the ground. After the Battle of Culloden, around 4,000 men regrouped here, ready to fight on for Bonnie Prince Charlie, only to be told basically to flee and look out for yourself. And it's said that there was a lot of sorrow on that day, a lot of men, grown men, crying and weeping, knowing what tragedy awaited them in the Highlands going forward.
I can confirm the Campbell link. The castle in 1594, the castle withstood a siege from the Campbells.
There's the
No.
There is the possibility there could have been Campbells at some point stationed here.
Okay.
You've got at Culloden, the Campbell militia were involved. They were the ones that actually sneaked round the side and started firing across the battlefield. But yeah, there was no love lost, and to this day there's no love lost between some of the Campbells. They're not liked by a lot of people.
Is there a connection with them to Glencoe?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting like west.
Yeah, because that's where the real treachery started, was Glencoe.
Right.
The Campbells were involved in that one, again, being a government clan.
Right, okay.
So yeah.
On the 30th of March of this, in the year of 1371, the lands and title of Badenoch were granted to Alexander Stewart, later to be known as the Wolf of Badenoch. The Comyns lost the castle during the Wars of Independence after a dispute with Robert the Bruce, who had murdered John the Red Comyn at Dumfries, and his forces stormed through the castle. There's two reported dates for Alex Stewart's death, 1394 and 1405. So Alexander Stewart's dies. The details of the death of the Wolf of Badenoch are unclear. Perhaps it's best to stick to the popular legend that on the 24th of July 1394 a visitor dressed all in black arrived at Ruthven Castle and challenged the Wolf of Badenoch to a game of chess. That night the castle was beset by a terrible storm of thunder and lightning. The following morning there was no sign of the visitor, but the castle servants were discovered outside the castle walls, apparently killed by lightning. The Wolf of Badenoch himself was found in the banqueting hall, his body unmarked, though the nails in his boots had been torn out. Such, it would seem, are the perils of playing chess with the devil. He was buried at Dunkeld.
Yeah, because I think the date on his actual grave is a lot later.
Yeah,
yeah.
There's 1371 and there's 1405. There's no evidential story of his death, apart from his resting place.
Yeah. There's every possibility he could have stayed here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would make perfect sense.
Yeah, been on the road up.
Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Right, is anyone needing kit? We all got kit, or do you need kit?
I wouldn't mind a shot of a TK2 if you've got
I've
some
got
there.
one in here.
I still haven't managed to replace my batteries.
Are you still with us? Can you cross the rods if you're still with us? Can you point the rods to where you're standing right now? Can I ask you again, can you point the rods to where you're standing right now? Can you point both rods? Okay. Are you local to this area? You are. Was your surname Campbell? You okay, Claire?
Yeah. Just got very watery eye.
Thank you. Was your surname McPherson? Thank you. You know, and okay, there is the. It's all Phoebe. Are we actually even picking up Spey on this kind of equipment?
Yeah.
But those questions appeared to be questions, certainly from my point of view, that we're all correct in one way or another.
I don't know anything about this place whatsoever, so.
Yeah. And date-wise as well, you know, try and pick dates that, you know, were one of those dates I knew was wrong. Okay. If you're still with us, can you cross the rods again?
I'm guessing if you dug, you'd find post holes.
Yeah, probably right.
And maybe the stalls acted as the structure.
We were just saying actually, it feels fine in here. I mean, I think there's the stables as well, so I think, you know, I suppose you think nothing kind of gruesome would have happened here, but I mean, we know obviously the barracks were at least twice as barracks under siege, as a castle was under siege, God knows how many times. We've certainly seen its fair share of death, this place. So if there's anybody here with us right now, can you come towards the device I'm holding? Can you make a noise? Can you cross the rods? Can you make a noise? Can you make a noise? Can you make a noise? Can you show yourself to us? Is that the gate?
Yeah, it's blowing in the wind.
Blowing the wind, it's not shut. Right, okay. So we'll ask you again, can you move the rods?
Gate was unlatched, and there was a strong breeze blowing it.
Yeah. Or can you come towards me? Can you tell us your name? Were you a McPherson? Was your chief Clooney? Did you fight at Culloden? Picking up anything? Nothing. Rods completely. On the rods, we appeared to connect with a McPherson in the right hand stable.
Okay.
Did try to trick him, but he answered questions as historically correct as I know. The only bit that kind of confused me slightly was that I'm not 100% sure. He said he was stationed here. The only bit that kind of confused me slightly was that he but he was definitely a Jacobite. He wasn't government. So the Jacobites maybe did occupy this for a short period of time.
They were here a few days anyway.
Yeah, and McPherson being the local clan probably would have been local clan members they used. Who'd have known the area. And then on the left we got absolutely nothing at all.
Let us know if you pick up any smells and if you do, what they are.
Yeah, we'll do. The only other major thing we actually did get on the left, well, I think it was on the left, but it was when Mark notices Mark the complete battery drain on his camera.
Okay.
And it was sent to warm night. So the theory, from a debunk point of view, is that it's cold temperatures that drain your batteries.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's certainly not cold tonight.
But it's no cold now.
No, I mean this went from 22 to 25
Right.
in there.
Okay.
So
Yeah, okay.
I'm guessing the floor level was low.
Yeah, at some point.
I could be wrong.
Unless they were very small back then.
Yeah.
Little people. Pretty amazing stonework though, isn't it? Little tiny pieces here.
Snicks.
Yeah.
think they're called. My architectural history.
What a detail.
And granite, the sparkle in it.
Circular. Square ones.
How it came out of the ground like it. Because there's not a lot of working on them. I mean, you can see, that. Yeah, but most of them don't have all of.
Like this one here.
What you'd expect them.
Like I'm guessing they would have found a rock like that shape and they've had to rebuild all this
Yeah.
to fill in the gaps.
Right. Yeah.
The activity we got was more through in the other part of them. We'll see if we pick anything up here. It's fine. If there's any spirit here with us now, can you give us a sign of your presence? Can you cross the rods that Claire is holding? So these rods here that I'm pointing at, can you cross them? Are there any soldiers here? There is a strange smell, but I think it's just
Smells like
Metallic.
copper.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's just the dump. It's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was my rods at first.
I'm thinking to it there. This time I can.
Yeah. Jacob and James, wasn't it? Is there a Jacob here with us right now? Jacob's here. Can you cross the rods? James, are you here? Or is Malloy here? Captain Malloy, are you here? I hear you don't like us Scots. Is that because you were stationed here and you didn't like it here?
It's not facing the same way as when I came in here before. So maybe someone else has.
Yeah. We can check.
Ask them.
As I said previously, when I was here, this was the most active place. So again, we can and see if I can pick anything up in here. Is there any spirit here with us right now? If there is, can you cross the rods for me? Is there any soldiers here? Is James here? Jacob, are you here? Were you a McPherson? Were you a McPherson? Were you a McPherson? Did you fight here?
Was that you that just kissed in my ear? Is it because I'm talking too much? Yeah, it was literally like in my ear. I was like, oh my god. Can you tell us your name? Can you name who we are? Are you happy you're here? Oh! Oh my god! Did you see that? Yeah. The ghost box has moved. Was that you that moved that? I heard yeah there. I've never seen that before. Did you tell us which part of the barracks you're in?
That's good.
It does sound German, doesn't it? Can you move the ghost box again, please? I'm going to use it back out a wee bit. Sorry, let's just try and make your thing. Just so it can be moved again. Where's it gone again? I heard Ruthven. Thank you.
Careful behind you.
That ball's going off.
This cunt.
Get this cunt.
Yeah. I heard blank
Who's the cunt?
slipping surface anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's got the speaker up loud and the speaker's in the back. Or the front. So that'll be causing vibration.
Get.
It just moved like a little bit down. Because you would think, I mean, I don't know, you would think if it was going to move, it would move more often than that if it was a vibration. Yeah, it would be constant. Speakers on the front.
Yeah.
Yes, that shouldn't be moving it.
You're still hearing vibration though, aren't you? It's not so loud. It's on a shiny surface like that.
Bit of vibration. Can you move the radio when it's there? Can you tell us once more where we are? That's only like the first one. I'm not sure what's going on. No, it's weird. There's a lot of these people next door, but it doesn't seem to be next here. There goes our theory, it was because we were in a basement.
Yeah. We thought we were up higher, we were getting more signals. Anyway.
That's the engine room or something like that. That's enough. Have you had enough of sleeping pills?